In the earlier days of YouTube, many videos were uploaded that inevitably caught people's attention for being creepy, unnerving, or downright terrifying. A lot of these videos blew up and became viral, gaining millions of views across the internet, while others stayed in relative obscurity over the years. A lot of these videos are often revisited almost a decade later, and still manage to scare people, much like some of them did to me, personally, when I was still growing up and discovering what YouTube and the horror genre of media really was. Whether they're standalones or entries in series, I'll show off some of these videos here, with 10 YouTube videos that scared me growing up. Keep in mind these do include my personal experiences, so what I had found scary might not translate perfectly to every viewer. Ghost caught on tape. Also known across YouTube as Scary Rocking Chair Ghost Video, this is one of the shortest and simplest videos on this list, and one of the earliest YouTube videos that my friends showed me. This one's a jump scare, plain and simple. A few seconds are shown of a room with a rocking chair seeming to move, all on its own, until... the image of Regan MacNeil from the 1973 horror film The Exorcist pops up and screams at the viewer. This is one of the earliest internet screamer videos, so it's not hard to imagine why it would scare people who saw it for the first time, including myself. Jump scares were a lot less common back then, and fewer people knew about the arguably cheap scare tactic of something creepy looking quickly popping up in the viewer's face. Possible fallen angel in Catalonia. This low-quality, short video detailing a group of men finding something very unexpected is another older YouTube video I'd found while browsing later on, after my friends had shown me similar videos by this point. The video details a group of men examining what's around them, pointing out that something they focus on has feathers, and that one of them heard noises of some kind. The camera gets panned over to what looks to be a humanoid creature with odd growths on its back. It takes notice of the group, peering at the camera for only a second before they all decide to run. Real or not, this video successfully builds up tension, and even if you couldn't understand what the people are saying in the video, the build-up is still there with the video's title and with what the men examine. This makes the short moment where the creature looks directly at the camera very terrifying, and it certainly had me shocked and scared when I watched it myself. Alien creature attacks man. I had been shown this video by some friends of mine I had made through the early creepypasta community around 2011 or 12. The video, created by a user called SeanCom, immediately shows some text explaining the contents of the video. A man is seen talking to the camera, explaining further that he's caught something, or someone, on camera the previous night, and that he's now hearing noises outside. It doesn't take much time for things to go wrong.
Hello? My God, what the heck? Oh my God! What the?
Something rushes the man, with the video abruptly cutting to a freeze frame. The man had run back inside by this point. The video ends with a plea to help identify the creature seen on screen. There is really not much detail to see in the photo. The video has many similarities to the Fallen Angel video, with a short runtime, simple premise, and an unknown humanoid-looking creature being the main scare factor of the video. What's interesting to note is that this video was actually part of a larger series of videos made by SeanCom, detailing more encounters with this creature. Unfortunately, the original SeanCom channel, along with all their videos, have since been taken down. This didn't stop the creator, however, as fairly quickly they re-emerged under the name Enter Viral, as well as a few other channels, where they continue to create horror films and similar content close to the feel of the original Sean Com videos. Their productions have gotten longer, bigger, and better, but there's still a certain charm to their first productions, with this video in particular being the most popular of the originals to date. No Through Road. This video got pretty popular back when it was first released, although I didn't see it for quite some time. It's an amateur-looking video showing 4 17-year-old boys traveling in a car after a disclaimer is shown.
Oh, they should say something.
Okay, I'm just gonna stick this down here because I can't be fucked to keep moving it. Hang on, I'll see if
It doesn't actually take many.
They pass under an arch briefly before seeing that it's a private road, deciding to back out. Things go from lighthearted to confusing, fast, as they get lost quickly. When one of them gets out of the car, he spots someone who'd been wearing a mask, freaks out, and yells at the rest to drive away. They make note of the fact that they pass the same sign over and over. Things start to look up when they seem to find civilization again, only to end up back at the arch they passed earlier. Things only get worse from here. Part of what makes this video scary is that there isn't much editing to it, aside from cuts and occasional inserts of unrelated footage to give it a glitchy yet authentic feel for the time. The fear of getting lost on dark roads, in your own car, not knowing what could be out there was very frightening to many people, including me. There's more to this series, but this first video had the biggest impact on those who saw it back then, and it is honestly the more iconic of the 4 videos that have been posted since. Mom.avi. A more mysterious entry on this list. I'd found out about this particular video through a post on X, the paranormal board of the website 4chan. The video starts off with a workshop light switch being turned off. The scene cuts to what looks like some kind of creature or alien moving around erratically, making strange noises, and wearing what looks like, oddly enough, a V-neck t-shirt. Static is seen periodically throughout the whole video when this creature is seen. The video cuts back and forth from this creature to what looks like another person, or maybe the same person, wearing some kind of mask or makeup, spinning around in circles, with a camera in a room with windows and lights visible. At one point, on a shot of the creature, what sounds like the word "mom" can be heard, supposedly spoken by the creature itself. The person keeps spinning, and the creature is faded out via more static as the video ends. There's no explanation or anything for why this video was made. This, coupled with the bizarre editing, imagery, and the overall tone of this video left me and many others on edge and, frankly, confused long after watching it. This video was made by a channel called Creepy Shed, and much like the other entries on this list, this was their first and most popular video to date. Killer Clown with Big Knife. I found this video through suggestions made by YouTube after watching more ghost videos by this same channel, Leo Kim Video. The video itself is short and fast-paced, with Leo himself going to investigate a house supposedly haunted by a clown.
I'm just here today at this cottage, and the people have asked me to come here to check out this very, very strange sicko ghost clown that's haunting them. And people tell me he frequents the house.
This clown is spotted several times, once immediately upon Leo entering the house. He gets cornered in a bathroom, there's a jump scare, and the video ends. It honestly might have come off as just another internet screamer video had it not been for the earlier parts to the video. What really got many people, including myself, on edge is the fact that the clown seems to appear and disappear seamlessly. The video starting off without any creepy music or sound effects actually adds to the experience. And while the jump scare at the end might cut the suspense short, it still makes for a creepy experience overall. Ghost Child Caught on Tape. Made by one of the first major creators of paranormal content on YouTube, this video details a young woman, known as Sunshine, and her mother investigating the sudden loss of power to their house. Things get creepy fast, as they both start to hear a voice. The voice seems to belong to a little girl from behind a closed door.
It sounds like a little girl. What do you want to do? We need to go in. It's okay. It's not okay. We need to go in. Shh.
Her voice gets more frantic, and thumping noises are also heard as a distressed argument between the girl and her mother takes place. They eventually fling open the door, and find nothing as the noises stop. But that's not the end. Scratches, handprints, and writing, all in blood, litter the inside of the door. It opens on its own after a moment, leaving the two women very much in distress. What makes this one scary, unlike most other ghost videos at the time, is the fact that a ghost isn't actually seen, but rather heard, and the effects of it are seen. The bloody scene across the door also gave myself, and many others, quite the scare. Real Ghost Caught on Video, or The Haunting, Tape 2. This one's another ghost video, as well as one of the most viral caught on tape videos across YouTube. I don't quite remember how I found this one, but it's my guess that I found it through related videos or the YouTube front page. This video is quite viral after all. The video starts out with an intro card with the title, Paranormal Activity. It's not hard for any viewers to guess what they'd be getting into with this one. After a bit more info from this card, the video starts. The man behind the camera explains he's been hearing noises from his staircase. He goes to investigate the stairs, and immediately, there's the sound of running feet from it, without anything actually being there.
Stop.
More happens afterward, with a loud thump, some kind of voice, and the man picking up on his camera a ghostly figure in two places at once. Much like the last few videos, this one gets its scare factor from the detailed sounds that play and the seamless appearance of an uncanny figure out of the corner of one's eye. Entry number 18. Part of the horror web series Marble Hornets, this particular video is one of the most popular entries in the series, and for good reason. This video shows Jay, the main person behind the channel, exploring a house he'd been to previously, after getting a clue suggesting that coming back would lead to something, which it does, just not anything good. Jay eventually spots a lone figure and calls out to it.
Alex? Alex!
Only to be rushed instead, with the camera falling to the ground. A struggle ensues with Jay eventually escaping, but not without difficulty. What really makes this video scary is the outright attack in itself. Up to this point, there had only been a growing sense of unease, brought along by another, more iconic figure, the Operator, otherwise known as the Slender Man. The creators have gone on record in saying that the addition of the masked character was to contrast the Operator's force of nature feel with a more tangible threat. This worked very successfully, because after this entry was posted, popularity of this web series increased by a lot. with many successfully being frightened more by the masked man than they had been by the operator. I myself had started watching Marble Hornets videos before it had gone into its 3rd season, deciding to watch it chronologically. This entry actually put me off watching the series for a few days, with how badly it scared me, because of the masked man rushing the main character. Real demons caught on tape. The final entry to this list. This video is short and terrifying. It starts out with someone scrambling to find a flashlight, and once he does, he sees something very unsettling. Arms. Many arms coming straight out of the ceiling and walls. Under a nearby door, more vague appendages come out from underneath. The flashlight flickers, and the man becomes more and more frantic. The last thing the camera picks up is a writhing mass, formed out of arms, which jumps at the cameraman after only a few seconds. There's no explanation or introduction to this video. It's short, scary, and mysterious, which are all great to make the average viewer feel scared. The video feels very authentic, with the effects giving a sinister, uncanny feeling to the entire thing. There are 2 things to note about this video. First, it was actually featured on Adult Swim's Off the Air show under the episode Nightmares. Second, I didn't actually find this video in its original format. I had found this video during my interest in Marble Hornets. Someone had actually created a fake Marble Hornets YouTube channel and uploaded an edited version of this video as a joke upload of entry 23. However, I quickly tracked down the real video shortly afterwards, and I was not disappointed with how real and scary this video looked to be. Those are about all the videos I can think of that really had an impact on me. However, there are many more creepy and disturbing videos out there that have also been seen by many other people online. Some just as old as these listed here, and some produced more recently. If you have any videos that affected you back when you were younger, you happen to see on YouTube, please leave it in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this one and other horror related content. Thanks to all you horror fans for watching. I am the Midnight Researcher, and I will see you all around.